What's good, boys? I thought I would do this video because we've been absolutely ripping and printing with static ads, and the process is so simple. There's so much social proof out there that you can replicate, and thanks to AI, you don't really do much. So let me show you how. Ideally, the first step we do is we find some GigaChad brands that know what they're doing, that are pumping out great content, and they're doing numbers. So for this, we have got Hike Footwear and Gloons, right? Now, you might know Hike Footwear. They're doing just under $1 million a month. You know, today they've done 24K. They're doing pretty solid. They're like barefoot hiking shoes, big trend at the minute, and they're just scaling through the roof. So we know the content that they're putting out is pretty damn solid. So I've scrolled down a little bit in their ad library, because if they're running statics from July, and we're in September now, they're not doing it to waste money. They're doing it because they know these statics are printing for them, and they've got a whole bunch of them, right? Now, for this, you're going to want this little extension here called Allow Right Click, and that essentially, when we get onto a page like this, if we don't have it, and we try and open image in a new tab, it won't let us. So the link for that will be in the description, along with Shop Hunter. It's this great tool, and this is the product that I'm going to pretend is mine today. It's this trimmer, okay? You've probably seen it, Dumave, super simple. I'm just going to pretend I'm using this product to run up some static ads, and I'm going to show you how simple it is. The first thing we want to do is we want to train up our ChatGPT prompt so it knows exactly about the market we're about to get into. So I've done some prompt engineering and I've had it make this prompt here. I'll put a copy and paste for it in the description. Essentially, it is just working out our audience, our potential customers, who they are, what they like, pain points, fears, frustrations they might have, the psychology behind them, personality traits, you know, personal things, emotional triggers, etc., etc. What I'm going to do at the top here is I'm going to copy our description from you know, the product we're pretending to be into this top one, and then wherever it asks for product info, I'm just going to essentially put the Dumave Trimmer 2.0. So I've just done that. I understand there is probably a more efficient way of doing so, but purely for this video, we're going to go with that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to click this little plus here, and we're going to do deep research, and we're going to let it rip. It's all generated now. It took quite a while. It's got 14 sources, and as you can see, it is just pages and pages of source. In theory, it has done its job. It has done deep research into whatever it is we wanted it to do using our prompt, right? And you can go through this, you can read some of the sections if you want and take it into your own mind. But what we're going to do is we're just going to use this as a core driver behind the copy generation on the ads we're about to create. So we just want to come here and we just want to download it like that, and we want it as a PDF. So now we go to a new prompt, and we just want this prompt to analyze the PDF, and we don't want it to give some crap back, some long-winded replies. So we just say reply Y when done. Y means yes. So now what we want, okay, is we want to start replicating some ads. So we just need to make sure it is ready to recreate some static ads using the information we provide. So to get started, I've pulled up a few from Hikeware. Now, I never recommend just straight ripping someone's ad. I use it as a driver, use it as a tool. A lot of things want to be changed. I'm going to lead you to the most glorious pools of hidden, undiscovered water. I still can't make you drink it. I'm going to show you the MVP, and you are going to absolutely level up and crush this. So let's get the static ad in. Like that, and now we head over here. So they have this one here. It's got the money back guarantee. What you can do is put this into another ChatGPT prompt and ask it to remove that, or put it in Canva and get Canva to remove it, or just add you know, something like ignore the 30-day money back guarantee logo. So now let's see what it's going to create. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've generated a few from these images. As you can see, first it kind of writes out exactly what it's going to do, the text. So you can make alterations here. You can make it suit your offer. You can do whatever it is you want. It is completely malleable by you. Again, pasted another one here. Now, if you don't have any good statics yourself, this is the method you do. If you have your own statics, go ahead, pump them in. Get a ton of different variations and alterations of your existing winning statics. If you need to find a place to get statics, the supplement boys just do insane output. They pump out some amazing statics, and they're the ones who I like to go to copy. So again, a few like this. Something you'll notice is like, the font, the formatting is a little bit off. On this one here, it's not exactly replicating the full design. So what you can do is have this output basic photo designs without text. And then you go in, use Canva, something like that to put the text on. If not, we can go over to Higgsfield and we can get that going. But to do that, first, you need to get some good prompts, do some prompt engineering. So here was the process I used to get ChatGPT to make a prompt for Higgsfield. So I fed in our research we did earlier and let it understand the research. Now there was a slight issue. I said, please create a prompt to recreate this static ad. And then it created a prompt just to recreate this exact static ad. So I rephrased, adapted to the trimmer. Then it came back with this. But I wanted it to be more detailed, right? I want detail. So what I've done is I've got this, and now I'll copy that. Make sure you don't copy the nonsense in these, right? But now we go to Higgsfield. So I created a few images before because I actively use Higgsfield. And what we're going to do is we're going to create, because our statics are mainly text-based, we want to use GPT image. GPT is the best for text. There is Nano Banana, but still I like GPT image. So we want to paste in our prompt we just got from ChatGPT. We want to put this, set it to like medium, and then what ratio do we want it to be? So let's do 2.3, and we're just going to click generate, and it's going to do its thing. So Higgsfield has gone ahead and generated these images. Now I realized on the first one I forgot to upload our reference image, but that's fine, right? We just know you just paste in some reference images, and then I did a few more with the reference image, and it came out like this. So if we then compare that to what we had from ChatGPT earlier, you'll see we've got this, whole new level up in terms of these static ads and how quick we can pump them out, right? We just come in here, we get it making different variations. We could do 5 different designs like this. We could do 5 different designs like another, all pumped out really ridiculously quick. And then we feed them into our creative test. So I hope this video was useful for you guys. Static ads, there's no cap as to how much you can print on Shopify with static ads. People will say, oh, you can't do 10K days, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can do $1 million a month with static ads. You can produce such a high output factory of these ads that you just scale into such a powerful brand. You do ridiculous figures. Now, we've realized that, and we are massively on this static ads train. You should be too. So anyway, like I said, all the links you need from this video will be in the description. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you need any help at all, DM me on Instagram. I'm always helping people out on there. And I appreciate you spending your time watching this video from me. Have a nice day.